Sheriff Jim McDonnell, nice to see you, man.
Thank you, Tim. Thanks
Look
for having
at
me
you.
on.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, God, my pleasure.
This is really cool. Now, you are the head of this little tiny division, this little tiny sheriff's department of how many?
And we have 18,000 employees.
Holy smokes, 18,000. Does that include reserves?
It does not.
And what about reserves? You got another what?
We got about 650.
Wow. Yeah. All right. And the reserve program is pretty cool. For people that don't know about it, you can go in, as long as you pass all the background tests and stuff like that, you get $1 a year.
Yeah.
And you're pretty much given the same duties and the same responsibilities as any one of the guys you were, the deputies, right?
Right. Yeah. There's 3 different levels of reserve, and each have different requirements. But a level 1 reserve basically can go out, work patrol, and do anything that a full-time deputy can do, and they're a great asset to the organization.
So if I was pulled over by the sheriff's department, and knock on wood, so far this hasn't happened.
On the way home.
Yeah, but it could be a reserve guy, and I wouldn't know it.
Right. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
great.
Exactly.
I mean, those guys that you probably really rely on and really have the most respect for. Not the most respect, not as not any higher or any lower than the other guys who work for you. But these guys are making $1 a year.
They are, and they bring all sorts of different types of expertise. So many of them very successful in their own right, but they want to be able to give back to the community. So we have people come in with I can't tell you how many different backgrounds, and really it adds to what we can do within the organization.
Do you tax them on the $1 that they get every year?
No, I'm not sure about how that works.
No? All right. But I'm just wondering, what the state's coming to here. I'll tell you a quick story, then we'll get into some issues here. I was at the bookstore in Burbank. I don't know what that is. At Barnes & Noble, I think, right? Yeah. And I'm sitting there at the bookstore with my daughter. She was only about 9 or 10 at the time. And I hear, hey, Conway. I turn around, and it's Sheriff Jim McDonnell. I don't think you were sheriff then. I think you were still running.
I was running, yeah.
Yeah. And so I turn around, and I talked for about 5 or 10 minutes or so. And then you left, and I was in the car driving home, and my daughter said, hey, Daddy, what have you done wrong? And I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, why'd that police officer know who you are? And I said, because we met at, certain functions and stuff. She goes, no. You always said if the police know who you are, you've done something wrong. She said, what have you done? I said, no, stop pressing me. I haven't done anything wrong. I just know the guy. Please, it's true work. Give me a break here. But, man, she still, never lets me forget that. She always wants to know what the hell I've done.
Tim Conway Jr., weekdays at 6. KFI AM 640. More stimulating talk.